Hey everyone, JJB here, bringing you guys another VGC Wi-Fi battle. So using the same team as we've been using in the last few games. We're using our rain team, made up of Pelipper, Rotom-Swampert, Ferrothorn, Tapu Lele and Landorus. So let's hop right on, find ourselves an opponent. I've just stocked up on a fat pizza. So we've got the energy, but have we got the skills? Probably not. No, we got the skills. We got the skills. We can get swept by like a Herdia or something. That's kind of skills we got. So we're sitting at a really low rating, 15-16. We've only done 3 battles. One of those was a win in yesterday's video, spoiler alert, but it was a great battle, so make sure you go and check that out if you have not done already. And we find ourselves an opponent from Canada with a rating of, was that mid-1500s? And a team of Charizard, Como, Metagross, Landorus, Tapu Fini and Tapu Koko. So I really hate the Como. The Z-move's going to be, a bit of a problem for us. Fortunately we have got the fairy move on Tapu Lele, so that's something. We've got the Charizard, which is going to be wanting to run Charizard Y, I imagine, for the sun. So what do we do? I would lead Rain, but I don't want Swampert to get bodied by a Solar Beam. So I think what I'm going to do is run Pelipper and Lele. That threatens the Como, threatens the Landorus, threatens the Charizard. Yeah, I think that works. I'm going to go Swampert in the back for if we can keep Rain up. That's always going to be good. And then for our 4th Mon, I don't know, we get Intimidates off with the Landorus. That's only really good against his Landorus. Running out of time. Yeah, let's go Landorus then. I'm not sure I'm happy with that. We see the timer hit 0 for our opponent there, so does that mean that they didn't lock in? I hope it means they didn't lock in. Now, I'll tell you what, it's when they don't lock in, don't choose their team, and then still beat us. That's that's when we know we need work. So we see Pokemon Trainer Jr. Charizard and Como. We've got the Pelipper and the Lele, so we'll set up the Rain. The Charizard's probably going to set up Sun. When it Mega Evolves. Now the Como can't go for its Z move now, it knows it's going to get bodied, it's got to go for a Protect. So I want to go for Tailwind. And I'm tempted to just protect Lele. I imagine the Charizard's going to want to try and smack the Lele and kill it, while the Como protects to avoid being killed by the Lele. That's what we're calling. So the Charizard Megas, that's fine. We'll lose the weather control, but we will get Tailwind up, which is going to be super beneficial, especially if that Como gets to use its Z move. Lele protects. Does the Como protect? It doesn't. Oh man. Oh, the Como just goes to Flash Cannon on the Lele, so they're scared of that. Which is a good sign. That's a good sign. Unfortunately, our Pelipper's not going to be doing any damage here at all, really. Brian's going to be weak in the weather, and Hurricane's not going to be hitting because it's in the sun. So we've got to swap it out. We've got to go into Landorus. And with our Lele, We've got to go Dazzling Gleam. We've got to try and hit that Como. It knows it fast. It's probably going to protect. A Psychic into the Charizard might have been a better call. This is the thing. I hate that Como makes you play so sort of tentatively around it. We get a Dazzling Gleam off, so that's going to kill the Como. Yeah. Okay. Good. It's a crit. That does not matter. It's 4 times weak. Lele's probably going to die here to a Flamethrower. Go on, Lele. Yes! Living on that 13. And this puts us in a good spot. We've got the Z move on the Landorus that we can just chuck out. We've got a hit with the Lele left. Our opponent brings in their Landorus. It's going to intimidate our Lando. Make it a little bit weaker. But I think what I want to do here is... First of all, I want to have a look at this team. Who do I think the 4th member is? And do I care? If we can get Rain back up, I think we can beat whatever's left. So I think what I'm going to do is... We just Rock Slide, surely. That kills the Charizard. And we Psychic the Landorus. I was going to Z-move the Charizard, but there's really no need. Nothing protects. Psychic is huge and just KOs the Landorus, right? We got this game. We got this game. Lele goes down to its own recoil. As long as the Rock Slide hits here. Yeah, we got this game wrapped. Charizard's not living that, even with the Intimidate. So we go Pelipper now. We get our Rain up. And then that leaves Swampert ready to just come in and clean up in the end game. Taking our opponent some time to choose his last mon. Are we seeing a Rage Quit? Are we seeing a Forfeit? Oh man. Can't take this long. Unless he's just left. He's left the room. Go on, Junior. Oh, the music, man. It's good. Oh, come on. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I think we KO'd the Como with 1 hit, we KO'd the Landorus with 1 hit, and we KO'd the Charizard with, you know, a bit of spread damage from Dazzling Gleam, but then 1 hit. So a pretty clean, easy game. Metagross comes in. Metagross has not got much chance. I think, have we still got Tailwind up? Yeah, we've got 1 turn Tailwind left. There's no reason not to just go for an Earthquake and a Brine here. Our opponent should really just forfeit. Metagross isn't going to be able to win the game from here. There's nothing he can do because we've got the Rain up. Swampert just comes in on the next turn and EQs for the win. He's thinking. I don't know. There's nothing he can do. EQ goes off. Metagross. It really doesn't take very much. We are intimidated, but I thought it would do a lot more than that. It stays above 50% as well, which means that Brine's not going to be enough. And the Ice Punch will KO Lando. That's fine, Lando did its job. It took out the what's it called? Charizard. But Swampert, he just comes in to do his job. He's going to Mega, he's going to EQ, and Brine on the Metagross. And that's it really. Probably didn't even need to Mega Evolve. You know, an EQ from a regular Swampert would have killed. But why not style? We go for the style. And that is 1 dead Metagross. So that's a strange game from our opponent there really. He didn't play very defensively and didn't really try and, you know, preserve anything. We didn't see any protects, we didn't see any defensive play really. Which, you know, is fine for us, we win the game. But interesting, yeah. So that's only taken, what, 10 minutes, so we'll get another battle in. Oh, nice black screen. There we go. We do not need to save a video. We are taking a video right now. Yeah, blah blah blah. So let's get another game in. And let's get that Necrozma music back on. Necrozma. We'll go version 1. We'll go version 1, why not? So something I quite like doing with this team is you know, keeping Rain in the back. I know I led with Pelipper that game, but I quite like keeping it in the background. And is this the same team? No, it's not quite the same team. It's very similar. We see a Charizard, a Como, a Tapu Koko, a Landorus, a Finny, and a Whimsicott. So the only difference here is the Whimsicott instead of the Metagross. Yeah, that's the only difference there. So I think we still lead Lele first turn. I just hate Como, I hate it. We want Pelipper as well, I think. I think we'll go for the same, sorry I keep hiccuping. We'll go for the same lead, we'll go for the Tailwind and the Dazzling Gleam on the opener if he leads with the Como. Swampert in the back, Swampert hits the Whimsicott with Ice Punch, hits the Landorus with Ice Punch, hits the Como with Ice Punch, hits the Koko with Earthquake. Yeah, it's too strong. And I guess Landorus again. Yeah, we'll go the same 4 Mons. We'll bring the same 4 Mons for what is essentially the same team from our opponent. Someone from Japan, I believe. Not that that really matters at all. Like, I don't know why it bothers telling you. Alright, let's go. Oh, Necrozma 1. Oof. Got you. Pokemon Trainer. So we go Lando-Pelipper, Lele Pelipper, and we see Charizard Como, so we see the same lead as our opponent did last time, even in the same slots as well. We've swapped around though, we're keeping it fresh. So we get our Rain. Well, we saw that Lele survived a Flamethrower that time, in the last game. So I'm feeling pretty safe about just going for the Dazzling Gleam here, and the Tailwind. I know in the last game we protected Lele, but we saw that the Charizard Wise Flamethrower didn't do enough to KO Lele. So what I'm hoping is that that's nothing to do with EVs and IVs, and that, you know, this Charizard's built exactly the same way, and there's no Min Roll, Max Roll, or anything like that. Overheat. Lele's not living that. Oh, no. Oh, we don't even get the Tailwind. Oh man, we just get bodied. We just get bodied. The longest animation ever comes up. I don't know what we do there then. We protect with both Mons. Does that stop the boost? I don't know. Oh, Pelipper, you got no chance, buddy. Oh, Focus Sash, I forgot. Oh. Okay, right. So at least the Charizard's on some negative, it's negative special attack. So the game's not over yet. There is hope. So Landorus can come in. The plan here is for Lando to fly in the Como. Oh, sorry, that's my phone buzzing there. Yeah, so I think we still outspeed. We fly in the Como, and I don't want to swap out Pelipper. I don't want Pelipper to... No, I've got to try and get that rain back up. If Landorus goes down this turn... Yeah, but is he going to just swap out the Charizard? We're going to protect Pelipper. I'm concerned that we might, you know, if Landorus goes down on this turn, then we're forced to bring in Swampert, and we don't have any, you know, weather control. But our opponent does just swap out, so that's great for us. The bad news is he goes out into Landorus, who's going to intimidate our Landorus. We will get the Z move off, but the Como obviously has its boosted defense. And we're intimidated, so I don't know how this is going to pay off. Go on, Lando, you got this. You have to be careful here though, because obviously now that he's got the Charizard in the back, there's scope for you know, our weather to be removed if we do manage to get the rain back up. Come on, kill, kill, kill. Yeah, okay, good. Right, it's not so much for wipeout as I thought it was, although I still, you know, struggle to see how we win this game. Whimsicott comes in. So what are we seeing from that? Tailwind, probably. We've got to go Rock Slide, and I've got to bring in the Swampert. We've got to hope that we can get this rain back up and abuse Swampert while we have the chance. Well, not abuse Swampert, abuse our opponent with Swampert. So we see our opponent go for their own Tailwind. So probably a Rock Slide from their Landorus. I mean, hopefully we get the flinch. A flinch would be very much appreciated. We see a knockoff into the Landorus. That's fine, we've already used our Z Crystal. Okay, so I'm scared about the Whimsicott having some sort of grass type move. So I think we just protect. We've still got one turn of Tailwind. So let's Rock Slide and protect. Can he kill Landorus in one turn? I don't think so. Let's just protect. We're not going to Mega because no point. Helping Hand. Helping Hand Rock Slide. There we go. If we get the flinch on Landorus here, that'd be huge. Get that flinch. Nah. So Swampert's protected, that's fine. We could have kept him off the protect then on that turn and, you know, got some damage in. I'm going to lose our Tailwind here, so we know the opposing Landorus is going to be going first. So I'm going to protect with our Landorus, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and Ice Punch their Lando. Whimsicott isn't going to hurt Swampert. I'm banking on it, it's not going to hurt Swampert. If it hurts Swampert, we've lost. You know, a grass type sneeze from Whimsicott is going to take out Swampert. Next power, going to be a Psychic type move. Into the Landorus, alright. And Rock Slide. Oh, okay, this is good. This is very good. So unless Swampert flinches here. No, no! Oh, that Ice Punch on Landorus would have been huge. The Charizard would have had to come in, set up its weather. We could then bring in Pelipper on the next time and set up our weather, get control, and Swampert wins. But no. Alright, come on then, Lando. Right, we're just going to go Rock Slide and Ice Punch. Next power is just Tri Attack. That's nothing. Swampert dodges. Landorus dodge? No. Well, actually, this could be fine because our opposing Charizard's. Yeah, we don't flinch this time. That's good. Our opponent Charizard's going to come in, and it should outspeed our Pelipper. The opposing Tailwind goes. Okay, this could still go okay. Charizard comes in, we need to see Drought before our Drizzle. And we do, okay, good. So we do manage to maintain the weather control. Okay, this is huge. So the question is now, what do we go for? We want to Waterfall the Charizard, that's for sure. I'm not really too scared of the Whimsicott. And I think we want to Tailwind. Whimsicott's going to have Sunny Day, isn't it? Whimsicott's going to have Sunny Day. We're going to Tailwind and Protect. If we Protect, then that means that with a Tailwind boost we should still be able to outspeed and hit the Charizard, but we won't be able to kill. Right, we've got to gamble then that the Whimsicott doesn't have Sunny Day. It's got Encore. So it's Encored into Ice Punch. That should still do a decent amount of damage. Not enough. But we see that the Heat Wave does nothing to Swampert there. So what we've seen from Whimsicott, we've seen Nature Power, Helping Hand, Tailwind and Encore. So we just smack the Whimsicott with a Ice Punch then. Tailwinds, that doesn't matter, you're faster than me anyway. So we smack it with an Ice Punch. Get that thing out of the way, that's done. Solar Beam. I've got a feeling that Solar Beam takes longer in the rain. Is that's a thing, right? Yeah. I think it's a thing. Should we have protected? We're Encored anyway. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't take longer in the rain. Oh man, no. I was convinced Solar Beam took 2 turns to charge in the rain. That's really well played from our opponent there, though. That Encore came in clutch for him. He really stalled out at the end. But oh man, I think we had that game lost when we, you know, got wrecked on that first turn. But all in all, I think that was quite well salvaged, really. We, you know, had a terrible first part of the game, but, you know, managed to bring it back a bit with playing around the weather control with the Pelipper. I think we used the Swampert and the Landorus quite well in the mid-game there. The end game really cost us with, you know, the Whimsicott having Encore. And to be honest, that's not really something I've seen too much. I know I don't run it on my Whimsicott. But yeah, that ended up saving us. I mean, if we'd have Waterfalled, would we have KO'd the Landorus? Maybe. It's super effective, Mega-Swampert's pretty tough, and maybe if we'd done that, you know, we would have been able to win the game. But yeah, that is going to be it for today's upload. Those are two, well, that, oddly enough, the game that we lost was the much better game, but that's sometimes the way it goes. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to keep up to date, and I'll see you guys in the comments section.